Now to the latest developments in the race to avoid default on the federal government's $31.4 trillion debt.
Over the weekend, President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reaching a tentative deal, sending a bill to Congress to hopefully avoid the nation's first ever default on June 5th. And joining us now from Washington with more details is ABC senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott. Thanks so much for being with us.
Rachel, good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Okay, so let's dive right into this. President Biden is, quote, confident this 99-page bill titled the Fiscal Responsibility Act will be passed. McCarthy calls it a very positive bill. So what's in it? What are the key agreements?
Yeah, Eva DeMarco, it is 99 pages, but don't worry, we've read through all of it and pulled out the top lines for you. So what this is going to do, it's going to suspend the debt limit through 2025, which means we won't be dealing with this fight during the next presidential election. It's also going to increase military spending. It's going to claw back billions of dollars in unspent COVID funds, as well as billions in IRS funding. It will impose stricter work requirements for some Americans who are on food assistance from the ages of 50 to 54 on food assistance formerly known as food stamps, and it will also put an end to President Biden's student loan payment pause. So if you're an American out there, if you're a student that's been relying on these interest-free payments for your student loans, you will see that end in August.
And Rachel, this is a major development, but it still has to get past a divided Congress here. The deadline is coming up June 5th. How likely is it that we will meet that deadline?
They are under so much pressure to get this done and get this done quickly. This is a bitterly divided Congress, and it's no secret here that neither side really got everything that it wanted. Republicans wanted even deeper cuts, and then you have House progressive Democrats who have a lot of concerns about some of those stricter work requirements that I outlined for some Americans on certain federal aid programs, including food assistance. The bottom line right now, you have at least 12 House Republicans who say they will be voting against this debt limit deal, which means that Speaker Kevin McCarthy is going to need a lot of support from Democrats. The more Republicans he loses, the more Democrats he needs. Bottom line, this is going to have to be a bipartisan vote to get this through.
Okay, Rachel, all this talk about the debt ceiling, most of us are like, what? Like, bottom line, what does this mean for us regular people?
It is a really good question. Why does all of this matter? Well, this matters because this is about paying off the nation's bill. So think of this like swiping up and running up your credit card, right? You run up your credit card, you got to pay it back. This is about paying off the nation's bills. And if that does not happen, then the government defaults. That has never happened in our entire history. The Treasury Secretary is now warning that we will run out of the money that we need to pay off the nation's bills by June 5th. And if that happens, this will impact every single sector across the American economy. We're talking about troops going unpaid, Social Security payments would be delayed, an estimated 8 million jobs could be at risk. So it's really important that Congress gets this done and gets it done before that deadline, guys.
What a great way to make it plain, using the credit card analogy. I like that.
And ABC senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott, thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.